Hey guys, what's up? You can tell I can't wipe the grin off my face. I am seeing the SS United States in person for the first time, and I've got an interview with Mr. Rob Robinson, who was on the Vinnick number 6, which is the tug that towed the Big U from Philadelphia to here. So let's get into that. So I've got Mr. Rob Robinson here with me, and Rob, you were on the Vinnick number 6 that towed the SS United States from Philadelphia to Mobile, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Can you tell us a little bit about that journey? How was it?
It was a trip of a lifetime. I never thought I'd be a part of something so big. I'm just a country boy from Mississippi, and I was a firefighter EMT in Starkville, Mississippi for 19 years. Went to Mississippi State, and how did I end up towing a big old ship like this from New Jersey? Well, the tug was from New Jersey. We towed it from Philadelphia down here to Mobile, Alabama.
How did those events come about to where you found yourself in this situation?
Well, it's kind of unique. I networked with people through Facebook, and I joined a selling group and kept in contact with a friend, and turns out he had landed this job to bring this ship down here, and I just happened to ask, you know, they need some help, and he got me the job, and the rest is history.
That's amazing. How did she handle on the journey?
She handled great. I mean, it's like she had just a heart of her own, like she was sailing on her own power. It was 1,800 miles. We had a couple of days of bad weather, but for the most part, I mean, she was sailing just most beautiful.
She's still and I looked at the photos, of course. I've not seen her in person until now, but she still just looked like this elegant lady in that ocean. It was amazing to see those pictures. I can't imagine what it was like for you to be able to see that in person the whole time.
It was just so emotional.
Really?
And when we got into close to Mobile Bay to come in, the morning started, sun coming up. Couldn't have been a more beautiful morning. And just all the ships that were lined up, when it was getting daylight, we were greeted by a whole line of tankers. And as we got lined up to start going into Mobile Bay, we had all these pleasure boats, and we had shrimp boats following alongside of us. Everybody stayed out of our way. We were in the shipping channel, but everybody just followed our way into Mobile, and
right.
it was just helicopters flying over, and you know, it was just amazing to be a part of.
Sounds like she got one really nice big send-off there.
She got a welcoming here in Alabama, and she got a heck of a send-off in Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, we left the Delaware River, and she'd been sitting up there for 30 years, and folks up there are gonna miss her. But both sides of the river has roads, and there was access points, and there was just tons and tons of, there were people parking on golf course greens to see us come by. It was just amazing.
I would have been out there too if I could have been.
We had one of the most memorable parts of that. We had a big fireboat that was spraying water. You know, it was just
I did see that.
You know, that was cool.
Did you get to go on the ship at any point?
We did. Before we left, we were able to do a tour. We spent several hours on there. We took some solar lights, so when we were traveling, you'd be able to see when we were traveling, the bow lights and stern lights and such. That was solar powered, and we walked around, and she's just beautiful. She's gutted out, but she's a beautiful ship, and just a history so rich. I've been reached out by people who's been a part of it, been sailed over as a kid, and even folks as dad or mom worked in the drafting room that played a part in building this ship. You know,
that's
it's
amazing.
And before I took this job, I'd never even heard of this ship, and so many people has not heard of this ship.
Really?
You know, and now there's a newfound interest in what's going on, and there's folks that's driving 12 to 15 hours and flying across the country to come down here to see this ship.
Well, she's worth it. It's, I tell you, and I drove from Louisiana to get here today, and we couldn't have gotten more perfect weather than what we have to see her today. And I'm really, really happy that they're letting people come and see the ship too. You know, they're not chasing people off or anything like that. We had some cops come and they were taking pictures and talking with the crowd. You know, I think everybody can really appreciate this ship and her history.
Oh yeah, it was just so emotional. I documented the whole thing from start to finish. I used my phone, but I also have a digital camera that I use, and I've not even looked at the footage on my camera, but I know what I have is pretty amazing. And I got a lot of shots of our flag that was on the tug with a U.S. behind us.
Those are yours. I saw that. Yes.
I mean, I just about cry every time I see it. It's just, I hear Lee Greenwood's song, Proud to be American, and I play that with that flag, and I'm gonna cry.
I love it. I love it.
It's just...
So where can anybody go? Do you have any social media where they can see some of this stuff?
Well, I have a Forever Outdoors page. I have a nonprofit. I'm a huge outdoorsman. I donated a kidney to a farmer out in Kansas all because I took up turkey hunting.
Oh wow.
And I started Forever Outdoors to promote organ donation and take veterans and kids hunting and fishing and outdoors. But I've documented this through my Facebook page. I'm going to probably have to start a new page for this trip.
Yeah.
Document all my photos, but Captain Bobcat on Instagram and TikTok. I'm new to those avenues, outlets, but it's a pretty amazing thing. All my pictures are being shared using as screensavers, and it's just amazing.
Guilty. But you got some pretty amazing shots, I mean, no doubt. And listen, you got my YouTube information, so if you'd ever like to chat again, I would love to speak with you again in the future.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy.
All right.